So today, I have a very special video for you. It's time to start looking at the demon blood art and abilities for a few demons in the 12 demon moons. Hey guys, this is Kyle from Varistudiostv, the who's, what's, where's, when's, and tens of anime. And today, we'll be looking at all the abilities and demon blood art for Upper Moon Rank 4 Hantengu, the Demon of Emotions. If you haven't read the Demon Slayer manga as yet, I'm issuing a spoiler alert, so be warned. So without further ado, let's begin. So just to let you know, I may not go into every intricate details of all the demon abilities, as most of them are pretty much the same for all demons across the board. I also will be doing these videos in random, so there won't be an order like upper rank 1, then 2, then 3, then anything like that. It's literally in random, and you guys have the choice to pick which demon I cover next. I won't be going into their backstories if it's pretty long, such as demons like Akaza and Doma. Those deserve a video on their own. For this particular series, again, I will just be covering the demon blood art and their abilities. So let's jump right in. So as you know, we'll be discussing Hantengu, but since he has such a brief history as a human, I'll just cover that really quickly. When he was a human, he committed many crimes. He stole and murdered, but then he claimed he was innocent and he didn't commit any of these crimes. He pretended to be blind and blamed his hands. He, of course, was eventually captured for his crimes and sentenced to death. Now, throughout all of this, he was still protesting his innocence. And this is where Muzan would approach him and turn him into a demon. From then on, he went on a murdering spree, and funny enough, still saw himself as an innocent person, and it's everyone else's fault for doing all of this to him. Pretty twisted if you ask me, but let's just look at his abilities and see how good he is, because like I said, one of my favorite demons. I'll probably say that about 50 times in this video, so pardon me. So let's jump into his abilities. Being one of the upper ranks, which is upper rank 4, he's been seen to be the strongest demon at the time of his appearance, being able to split himself into lesser clones and hold off the likes of Tanjiro, Nezuko, and Genya. Later, all his clones combined to form Zahakuten, where he was able to bring them all down, including the love pillar Mitsuri. Let's look into his abilities. Enhanced Stealth. Hantengu's skill in stealth seems to be the most formidable out of all the demons. He managed to easily infiltrate the blacksmith village of the Demon Slayer Corps, one of the most vital and well-fortified bases, without any of the numerous guards noticing. Later, he managed to sneak up on both Muichiro and Tanjiro without them noticing, despite the former being a Hashira and having prodigal skill and talent in battling demons, and the latter having a superhuman sense of smell. Immense durability. Hantengu, like all demons, has supernatural durability. Not even Genya's steel bullets or sword could even pierce his flesh, despite Genya using his demon enhanced strength to further strengthen his attacks. Even with Tanjiro's crimson katana, he couldn't make a slight dent in his neck. Immense speed and reflexes. As an upper rank demon, Hantengu possesses incredible movement speed, being able to outspeed Tanjiro, Genya, and Nezuko. Tanjiro had to use a combination of the Hinokami Kagura with Zenitsu's thunder breathing for him to catch up. Immense strength. Hantengu's clones have incredible strength. Urami was able to actually hold down Tanjiro with his bare hands, and it took the combined effort of the demonically enhanced Genya and Nezuko to get him off. Immense regeneration. Hantengu's regenerative abilities are incredible even amongst the upper ranks of the 12 Demon Kizuki. He and his clones have displayed the capability of healing from slashes, burns, and even gunshots to their body and head effortlessly and instantaneously. Unlimited stamina and endurance. Hantengu possesses absolute and infinite stamina and vitality, and he's always in optimal physical and mental conditions at all times, as well as being able to endure waves of onslaught as if it was nothing. I bet you're really loving this video. Here's a great way that you can support us. Like, share, and subscribe to get notified of when we post new content. To actually get notified, click on that notification bell. Now back to the video. His blood demon art is called Emotion Manifestation. He's able to basically create younger versions of himself who has their own abilities and personalities. Each represents a certain emotion that he's felt, so let's look at each of these emotions and their abilities, which is going to be a long list. First up, we have Sekido. Sekido is the embodiment of Hantengu's anger, and is notable that he has 3 abilities: flesh manipulation, lightning generation, and clone absorption, though we'll be focusing more on the demon blood art, which is lightning generation. Through the staff which he creates with his own flesh, he can channel a very powerful electrical surge that can stun or even kill his opponents. It's noted that he cannot generate electricity unless he's in direct contact with it. If contact between the staff and what he wants to electrocute is broken, say for instance with that of a demon's leg, he cannot generate his electricity. Absorption. When angered and enraged enough, Sekido can forcibly absorb and assimilate his fellow emotion clones to form Zahakuten. Karaku. Karaku is the embodiment of Hantengu's relaxation. He also has flesh manipulation where he creates his own weapon, of course. Now, his blood demon art is wind generation. Karaku can use his fan to create powerful gusts of wind, capable of easily leveling an entire building and nearly crushing humans and demons respectively to death. He does leave behind a cute little maple leaf-like crater. Isn't it kind of cute? Aizetsu is the embodiment of Hantengu's sorrow, and just like before, he can also create his own weapon, which is a spear. His blood demon art is spear manipulation. Aizetsu can extend and shrink his Yari according to his will. His Yari is his spear, don't go crazy. He incorporates this ability at close range combat by extending the reach of his spear during mid-thrust and slash, allowing him to easily butcher his opponents from long or mid-range. Next up we have Yurogi, the embodiment of Hantengu's delight. He has flesh detachment where he can create little mini-me's. Yurogi takes the form of a gleefully harpy-like demon with wings and bird talons. He has extremely sharp talons and they are said to be sharper than diamonds. His blood demon art is called Sonic Scream. That's pretty much it. It screams loud enough to burst your eardrums and stuns his opponents. Zahakuten. Zahakuten is the embodiment of Hantengu's hatred and is formed through Sekido's absorption of Karaku, Aizetsu, and Yurogi. It's notable that he can combine the abilities of all the other clones with his own. Alright, so he has wood manipulation. He can manipulate wood from the flora in his surroundings in conjunction with wood dragon attacks. By beating the 5 drums attached to his back, he can control the dragons. Countless striking trees. When he unleashes his dragon-like trees towards his enemy, he makes them rapidly grow bigger by multiplying them towards his enemy, and it rushes in and basically just encases you. So, Crazed, Cry, Thunder, Death. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Basically, he combines the attack of Sekido and Yurogi. His dragons are able to use a thunder-like scream from their mouths. Ooh, epic. And finally, compressed sound waves. This is an attack again from Yurogi, which is powerful enough to destroy a human's body. This is far stronger on Zahakuten. The attacks temporarily stun their opponents, as seen when attacking the Love Hashira Mitsuri. That's basically it. That's all his technique. I don't know. Just my favorite. So that's our video for today. Let me know in the comments which demon blood art or abilities should I cover next for which demon. And in case you didn't see 10 of the best and worst facts in Demon Slayer, here it is. It's a very fun video to watch. So enjoy and peace out, V Nation. Stay safe out there.